And we are live. Well, good evening, everyone. That was very professional. Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave. This is Sam. And we're here tonight to go over some sitcom theme songs. We're going to sing, guys. This is a musical episode. This is a musical episode.
I haven't tuned my
Welcome
vocals.
to another BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave. This is Sam. And we review stuff every week. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we get the remix.
Okay, half and half.
We get it every single week. We gonna review something new for you. So come on, cause
what is he in the 90s R&B group?
That's how they did it in them theme songs. That's how they used to do it.
Is he in the 90s R&B group?
So tonight, again, we're going over some 90s, not 90s, but we're going over some sitcom theme songs. We are going over Moesha, One-on-One, The Parkers, Sister, Girlfriends, Half and Half. They're all six of them? I did name all six of them. So I named all six theme songs.
It's 7.
There's 7?
Yep.
How are there 7? Moesha, One-on-One, Parkers, Sister, Girlfriends, Half and Half. That's 6.
Okay.
Moesha, One-on-One, Parkers, Sister, Girlfriends, Half and Half.
Okay.
Why are you throwing confusing numbers at me?
Sucker.
Oh, whatever. So anyway.
Joke's on you.
So we're going over these theme songs, just taking a look at them. All these shows are now available on Netflix, which is where we've been watching them. And instead of doing serious reviews for all of these, because these are all iconic shows, we noticed something about these theme songs. But before I tell you that.
What?
Oh, I thought you.
I'm just listening.
Oh, well, before.
Ooh, how these little edges look?
Here we go.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, we want to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do videos here every week. Too soon. No. We do reviews here every week. Sam does her anime. She did her anime last Tuesday, which was Food Wars.
Yes.
And next Tuesday, she'll be doing another anime. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we also do film reviews, TV reviews, whatever kind of reviews we feel,
we do whatever we want.
Yeah, we do what we want. But if you guys have suggestions, we gladly take those. And for
we're gonna change. We're no longer reviews. With BrickWall, we do whatever we want.
The long title, but I'm with it. Oh man, as of for the past 2 weeks, I've been doing Mandalorian reviews for the new season, The Mandalorian season 2. This week will be episode 3, so I'll be there with my fresh new Mandalorian T-shirt because I needed one because I was going to recycle the shirts. Although I would have, and you probably wouldn't have noticed.
No,
you would have noticed.
Yeah, you wouldn't have noticed.
But I'm going to be reviewing those episodes every Friday as they're released, and I'm excited about that. So make sure you guys tune into any of our array of content that we have coming up. Also, we just started our Instagram page, so make sure you guys find us on Instagram. We're BrickWall Reviews. Follow us on Twitter at BrickWall_live and join our Facebook group. We're on Facebook. We're on the Big 3. The Big 3, we're part of the Big 3, so go ahead, follow us somewhere. But most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, got the shameless plugs out of the way. Let's get to singing. All right, so we noticed. One thing we definitely noticed about all these shows that have appeared on Netflix in the past month
are their theme songs. Yes, we know that. We've said that about 50 times.
Well, I mean,
already.
I said a lot in between.
Their theme songs. The first set of theme songs is 1994, Sister.
Yes.
Anyway, it's 1994, Sister. Wah, sister. Never knew how. I mean, that's what they said. It started with little babies crying.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
So we started out with Sister in 1994, and then we brought out Moesha. Everybody say Moesha. I said, everybody say Moesha. I don't know the words. None of my responsibilities is me. More best friends always on the move. You gotta be down, come on. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta move, Moesha.
Moesha.
Mo to the,
E
to the, mo to the, E to the, Moesha. Yeah.
There's a lot to say about a lot of these theme songs, so I can't wait till we bust into that. So after that was the Parkers, right?
Sure. 1999, the Parkers. You have to watch the parody. It's so funny.
It's a parody on there.
It's hilarious.
Who did that?
I don't know. Just look it up.
Look it up. And shout out to whoever did the parody.
That was funny.
I don't got y'all YouTube page up, but if I did, I'd shout you out properly. Then after that, there is now I'm really confused. Like, what comes next? It was Girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
No, you forgot the intro. Woo, my. That lady did that little thing, I swear.
That's just how they walk in the intro. That's how they walk, just like that. Just like Dragon Ball Z characters when they getting all rough. No, shout out Tracy Ellis Ross. And then after that, there comes One on One. Everybody should know the One on One theme song. It's one of the more straightforward theme songs. So anyway, after that, there was Half and Half. And Half and Half.
It brought out a different type of theme song.
It did. And I've never watched Half and Half before, like a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, wow, this is really good. I said they put the praise and worship team in the back for this one. And, they get the dance moves, get the choreography going. So, so these are the 6 theme songs. They all came out various points of times, all lasted about 5 to 6 seasons. Girlfriends lasted 8 seasons. They were all incredible shows in their own right. Shout out to all the creators, actors, and actresses from those shows. So, where do you want to start with these theme songs? How do you want to break this down?
Well, for the most part, each of these shows, they have had their theme songs for a number of seasons. And then it seems as if around maybe the 3rd or 4th season, a lot of these shows change the dynamics of their theme song. While some shows didn't change the words per se, the choreography changed, the background changed, actually showed growth within the characters as well as with the TV show in general. So, of course, like with Sister, and I just love making fun of this one because it is so funny. Like with Tia and Tamara's growth in one of the theme songs, I can't remember which season. I want to say probably maybe around season 4, season 5. They go into their little sassy ways. Sister, I got my own mind. Time now everybody sees how different we are proud to be. And it's so funny because it's sister.
Don't mind me.
But it sounds like shishta. It's so funny. I can't help it.
It
I'm
does.
sorry. It's so
it does.
funny.
It sounds very much like shit. It's a lot of shit.
Shisha.
But you know what? That's the sass. That was the sassy era.
That's what I'm saying. Like it showed, I got my own mind. I do my own styles at my own time.
Yeah, that's when it was like, we're not just Tia and Tamara. We are Tia,
and we are individuals.
So, so with the Sister theme song, since they only had 2 versions of it, there was slight differences in between the other seasons, but for the most part, the theme song was the same for all 6 seasons?
No.
Well, not for the first 3
seasons.
Seasons. Because the first one started with the crying.
Yeah, and never knew how much I missed you. Now everybody sees. No,
somewhere along the line in one of the seasons they got the wow. They
I want to say that was
it's probably season 2.
I don't know.
No, the theme song didn't change till around like 5 though.
Yeah.
So like 2 or 3.
Yeah, because I want to say that in the 6 seasons, that probably the last 2 seasons were changes of the theme songs.
So which one are we ranking above the other one? Which one was Which one are we putting above the other one?
Which theme song?
Yeah, which one was the best out of Sister Sister? Which theme song comes out the best and the most classic that you think people will recognize first? Because I think it's the original classic.
I think it's the original.
I don't think most people will jump onto the R&B bass line.
I mean, they get right to it, sister, sister. I mean,
yeah, they even do the little record scratch.
So, and then another one's Little Crying Baby. But yeah.
But I think when you hear the Crying Baby, you get the this is Sister Sister as opposed to you hear the sister sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jot that down for classic. We're not having a ranking system per se, but we are seeing which ones kind of are top tier, and then which ones kind of didn't really hold up at all. Yeah, the womp womps. So after that we have Moesha. So
her theme song didn't change.
It changed enough. The major thing that changed, like you said, all the theme songs was the visuals.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like her theme song per se didn't change.
Yeah, the instrumentation of it did though. Yeah. I did notice that. Like, but I think what was it? Round 5? Whenever before Ray J got on the show.
Ray J been on the show. He was on the show in the early seasons.
Ray J
just not as a relative.
Yeah.
Like y'all could have got somebody else to play the damn cousin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like I really could have.
They could have. Or they could have just retconned his earlier character into
no. Yeah. No way, because I don't think that would have panned out very well, because I think that should have been introduction during like those episodes. Yeah. Because it was as if she didn't even know him.
Yeah. See, you always get 2 for 1 when you come here. Yes, that was a crayon. Don't ask. So I mean, I would say the later seasons of the Moesha are probably the more recognizable and iconic.
Yeah.
Because the regular ones, like the earlier ones, they're so like just that's all it is, and then it's just like the little whatever sound that wasn't like a lot of 90s.
Yeah, whatever sound you did. Whatever sounds he's doing. That was how it was. Whatever he's doing. I want what this guy's having.
Lots of cookies. So the revamp song.
Okay.
So then after Moesha, there was the Parkers,
which is a spinoff of Moesha. Mm-hmm. And if anybody knows, there were difficulties with the cast members being Nikki Parker and Moesha, and so they ended up doing a spinoff. But all has been reconciled since then. Mm-hmm. And so I want to say, between Moesha's theme song and the Parkers' theme song,
the Parkers definitely didn't change. What they did.
I would say which one I like the most, though.
Oh, which one you like the most?
Yeah, let me see. Because they're a spinoff of each other.
Yeah. I have grown to really like the Parkers.
Yeah, I think I like that. And then I just can't help it.
And I think
that is so funny.
I think for me, I've always liked the Parkers theme song. But for me to say it was better, I think that's just something that I'm just now kind of thinking like, okay, maybe the Parkers theme song might be a little bit better than Moesha's. Yeah. Because Moesha's I like the beat on Moesha's, but it's something. I hate to throw this term around so loosely, but there's something iconic about the Parkers theme song in itself.
And then I don't think the Parkers theme song really changed. The only thing, like I said, was pretty much the visuals.
Yeah, so I want to talk about visuals because we're about to really jump into that territory with some of these later. Matter of fact, we kind of even missed out on that with Sister Sister. They were kind of the first ones to do that. Like when they change the visuals and they go for like this, it's like a fashion show runway type of thing. So like what really made me laugh about the Parkers when they did it was and One-on-One does this too. They do it twice.
See, with One-on-One, the last season, which I believe is season 5, I do not like that theme song.
We're definitely gonna get to that because that was horrible. That was terrible.
I tried, but it didn't work.
So what it is about the Parkers and that whole era with changing the visuals and them getting on the runway, it's hilarious to me because like all of a sudden, I don't know what the era was, I don't know what the cultural relevance of it was, but everyone had to do a little catwalk, turn to the side, and smile. Like, and I've always been confused of why everyone has to smile in the theme song anyway. Like, why do we always like? Why even Family Matters? I'm watching Family Matters. I'm like, why does everyone stop to smile? Like someone says there,
like, hey,
like
no, but the whole thing is somebody walking by you with a camera, you're not gonna sit there and be like, you're gonna smile too.
Yeah, if I made a sitcom with a theme song, I'd have everybody just look up.
But see, the whole thing about it is that you're technically not acting, but you're technically not acting as if you're in a sitcom. You're acting like this is part of your normal life. So let's just say somebody's walking around recording you. If I was walking around and record you, you're not gonna smile in the camera?
I mean, the professor did. No, all right, yeah.
Well, Nikki must have had the camera then.
And that's one cool thing about the park is too. I didn't realize everything was on beat with that too. Mm-hmm. I think that's what makes it cool too when you realize that, because even the professor banging the vending machine, do. That's what he does. Instead of smiling, he just.
You know what? He's been studying these.
I have
songs a lot more than I have.
I have watched these intros. I like watching intros to things to shows. I like watching the intros, and like I said, that fashion show thing. I mean. I don't get why what era this was where everything had to suddenly be a runway. Mm-hmm. But I'm not too fond of that. I'm not very fond of that. I'm less fond of that than the everyone smile at the camera era. Because I'm like, why did it suddenly get so flashy? Like, what did you get, a bigger budget or something? Ooh, wow, more money. Yeah. You lost more cast members though. Ooh, wow.
That's touchy to say.
Ooh, yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
All right, I retract that statement. As I meant no harm. I realized the error of my statements, and I did not mean to offend. How do you say it in politics?
I don't know. I say it's touchy when he says that because several of these cast members have died. Mm-hmm. So it is, I'm sure for the cast members, losing a cast member has been touchy, and especially depending on the relationship.
Yeah. So, moving on to 101. No, wait, Girlfriends is next.
Yeah, Girlfriends. Yeah, I like the Girlfriends theme song.
Girlfriends, the theme song doesn't change. It is a good theme song. It is a good theme song, Girlfriends.
Check 1, 2.
I don't know. That's all I have to say.
The only thing, I know William isn't a girlfriend, but I think they could have put him in the theme song.
Yeah, he could have did like, especially when they started doing the runways again.
Yeah.
In that show. They definitely did runways and Girlfriends too. Everyone's just walking. I hated everyone's walk. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate it because everyone either looked crazy when they walked. This is where the smiles don't work. When people start looking crazy, they just like, no, don't.
He's referring to Joan. He hated her smile the whole time. It was a little creepy though. I was on her side. I was like, nah.
And then it's like, and then it does it in slow motion too. Just like, no, please stop. But yeah, they do.
Half and half. Did they do runway? No,
no, half and half.
They never changed their theme song.
They never changed it. They kept with the same thing. They kept with the praise and worship team in the back that you could catch on Sunday morning at Ebenezer Baptist Church. But you know what though?
Like the half and half theme song, I really didn't care for it.
I liked it.
I'm gonna say I don't know. I didn't like it, especially the fact that I don't know. It just.
Well, what about it? What about the half and half theme
just
song?
When it started. Damn, how it started again? See, I can't remember.
Just with the guitar.
No. Exactly. That's what I didn't like.
Oh, you didn't like how it came in?
Through this journey I've discovered. I didn't like it because of the fact that they had Mona doing it. And I know that women sing low, but you can actually tell that was a man singing that.
That was a man singing that.
I'm sorry if it wasn't, but it didn't sound like one.
Shocker for me.
It sounded like one, and then it just seemed a little off. So yeah, I didn't care for that portion of the song, but I did like when the choir came in because they was harmonizing.
Oh like, man, that choir came in there.
So yeah,
I like the. I noticed. I noticed later on watching it that they actually did do like a lot of choreography with it.
They
So they were
did.
just
Yeah.
getting it to the side like that's like.
And I like their little outfits too.
Ooh.
They had some nice little outfits.
Yeah, they
on.
did a little angelic white. That's why I said they the Sunday morning choir. Go ahead, catch them down there at the Baptist church. You know, online services. You know, you see them back there. Yeah, praise and worship team.
And I actually wonder.
Is it awesome? They could have just went from that
I wonder
song
who
right there.
Half and Half.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like all the cast sang it. Of course, they had all the cast up there. They like to Melanie Daniels.
That's the artist. I don't know.
No, sorry, Melanie Daniels. I haven't heard of you until today. I apologize. But yeah, that half and half. They kept the same visuals. They kept the same song. You know, it for me it worked. For me, because I have it like in my head. Like I wake up almost every morning, I think about that song. So I think it's definitely in the in the upper level of these sitcom theme songs that really last and can have longevity. Plus, I know we did a poll. I'm going to check these poll numbers because there was a consensus on consensus. Did I say that right? There was an opinion on who.
And then you know what though? It's funny because the cast didn't sing the half. It wasn't the cast singing the half and half, which I figured. But
I think they.
But with the other, of course, with Girlfriends, the cast doesn't sing. But with Sister, they sing their own theme song. Moesha sings her own theme songs. The Parkers, because of course Kim can sing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, of course 101, it wasn't Flex singing. So
no, it was Tone actually. So Tone with an X. But yeah, so in our poll that we ran on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Half and Half was the most was considered the better theme song out of all 6 of these. Girlfriends coming in second. So I mean, shout out to everyone who voted.
You said Half and Half came out first?
Half and Half came out first and Girlfriends came out second.
Okay, well, according to IMDb, Moesha has 5.7. So she's the lowest ranked one with when it comes to sitcoms. Then it's
I was talking about theme songs. Just the theme songs.
Oh, well, in regards to sitcoms, Moesha's 5.7. Sister is 6.2. Mm-hmm. We have 101 and Girlfriends tied for 7.1. Half and Half is 7. And The Parkers is 6.8.
Yeah, so I mean, these are all critically acclaimed shows.
So I can give credit for 101 and The Girlfriends. Like I would say that those are pretty good ranking scores. Those are pretty good shows. I would probably give them a little bit higher for each of those. Mm-hmm. And with Moesha being ranked so low, I can see why, especially in this era now, why is ranked so low. But I mean, during the 90s, it probably would have had higher ranking, mm-hmm. which of course it had to run 6 seasons.
Yeah.
So. And Half and Half with a 7. I mean, the show is okay. It's not like my favorite one out the bunch. Mm-hmm. But Girlfriends for 8 seasons, yeah.
I mean, Half and Half is oddly watchable for me. Girlfriend, I mean, all these shows are watchable for me. I don't have any show that I completely despise. But then let's get to 101, which I think we've been kind of trying to brush that off. But let's talk about 101. 101 to me, I liked the show. I watched the show when I was younger. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But then, as you pointed out earlier, it was that god awful 5th season.
You know, I'm not gonna say
everything about. I'm not
gonna say that the 5th season was god awful, but it was awful for the show. It was awful for the show. It should have been its own spinoff.
For that, I will
say that much.
It could have.
I didn't like it for the show.
It could have been a spinoff. The theme song didn't work for me very much. No. I mean, the extra instrumentation, I guess, was okay.
I mean, I guess they did that for the culture change.
Yeah. I'm not wild about it. I didn't like the visuals that followed with it. Now, the season before that was their fashion show era. Mm-hmm. Everyone was in the dressing room getting ready. Ooh, let me put my glitter hat on. Ooh, let me fix my glitter tie.
You were just stuck on the runway fashion.
I hated it. It was just so weird. It was so weird because it came out of nowhere, and like, especially for 101, to show that like in their original theme songs, they didn't have like the whole turn and smile.
It was more of a
play basketball
because it was more masculinity. because
and it fit with the theme of the show too.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It was more masculine because it's pretty much focusing on a single father now taking care of his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And so now with the show's development, we see where there's different levels of Flex being developed as a character,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, him becoming an actual single father and a full-time single father as opposed to a part-time one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pretty much, developed some type of femininity as well because of his daughter. Yeah, think about that. Because he was okay. So I watched a little bit of the first episode not too long ago, a few minutes ago, and just the fact that when he was talking to females, like of course he's still doing male whatever, but at the same time it was more hardcore. Like I'm a bachelor, as opposed to later on developing the season, he still presents the fact that he's a bachelor, but he's not as reckless with women as he was.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows development. And then the fact that he has a daughter and he's seeing her go through her relationship and life issues as well. So it's all in how the male wants to present himself to his female children.
I still don't like the runway era though.
I mean, that's fine, but that just shows him, his growth and development as a man having a female child.
Well, that was a deep dive.
Go ahead and dance.
Still dance.
I'm about to go. What time is it? My time is up. I got paid for 20 minutes.
So I mean, how are we ranking these theme songs? I mean, like
I thought we wasn't gonna rank them.
Well, not necessarily ranking them, but like where are we like?
I think my favorite one is I like Half and Half too. Of course, I love the Girlfriends theme song. I'm not Half and Half. I'll say my Girlfriends would be first for me, then probably One on One, then the Parkers, Moesha, Half and Half, then Sister Sister.
Okay. I mean, Half and Half is currently at the top of my list. I'm saying Half and Half, the Parkers, then Moesha. Oh wait, no. Half and Half, One on One, Parkers, Moesha, Sister Sister, then Girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, he didn't listen to the Girlfriends theme song.
But Sister Sister, the later seasons, because I like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You like the later season theme song?
I like the later season.
I just couldn't get over Shishta.
You know what? And I because that was the Sister Sisters theme song that when I was coming up, because that show was kind of like coming so close. So like that's the one I caught more of. So I think it's nostalgia. I for
my
that.
Own mind. I do my own style.
No, I mean the Girlfriends one is just like it's okay. It's you just don't.
You know what gets him on the Girlfriends theme song is Tracy Ellis.
No, it's not like I'm saying like if I'm putting it in a playlist and I'm listening to each one of them, I think I'm turning the Girlfriends last. I think I'm turning the Girlfriends last.
That's a good opener. You put on the playlist. You just getting in the car. You put on.
No, what's a good one is I'm going on that drive through this journey of discovery.
It's not.
That is what it is. That's the word.
Oh, through this journey I've discovered.
No, I think it's through this journey of discovery.
Okay, we're about to find out right
now. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and say which one I think holds up the most, just in general. The one I think holds up the most outside of my personal ranking.
I think what I had is better anyway.
Outside of my ranking, for lack of a better term, which one do I think holds up? Just like outside of what I think,
it was all a dream. That would hold up.
If any of them had it in the song, I think I think Moesha probably holds up
Yeah,
the most.
I think so.
I think Moesha holds up the most, and I think the one that holds up the least is definitely Sister.
I would say half and half too, though.
I wouldn't say half and half.
I would,
because
like,
and outside, but outside of the poll, half and half. I've seen a lot of people say half and half had one of the best theme songs. And that's what got my expectation a little higher for half. That's why I started paying attention. I was like, okay, well, let me hear this here theme song because I hear
the theme
people
song isn't bad,
talking
especially
about
when the choir. I just don't like how it starts. I'm sorry, I just can't get over that. Like I just don't like the octave that they chose. I think I just don't like the octave that they chose.
It
sounded a little muddy to me. Like it wasn't as like, you know.
I guess. I mean, this is just outside of personal opinions.
They're like through the what?
So I mean,
it
come
just
on.
sounded muddy. I don't know.
So you're gonna say that half and half holds up under sister, like sister holds up over half and half?
No.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Did I say that?
Yes, you say half and half.
I switched half and half and sister then, because they pissed me off with that shit.
I just think just like because people don't remember sister.
And then when you repeat, because it was like the first one to come out, it was from 1994 to 1999.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the theme songs, because people can bring up so many different theme songs. Like people can remember a Family Matters theme song and things like that. But I think Sister is just one that, you know, like holding up now. I don't think, even with the revamp, I don't think it's holding up that well. I think it's coming last against all these. I think One-on-One might be the only one that comes close to being below.
Yeah, I can say Sister's part below.
Yeah, below.
I don't think so.
Because I think, well, we all know people definitely rocking with
who
the
doesn't
Parkers.
Like basketball? Cut it out.
The one thing I like about the One-on-One theme song, I ain't gonna lie, is when the female on there turns up. That might have been Tone though. That might have been Tone with an X. Yeah, I just tried to play off. I couldn't hit that note. I don't care. But yeah, I mean, that might have been Tone with an X hitting that note. He can hit that note. I think from what I remember, he can hit that note. But it might have been a woman singing it though, because it was a female and a male singing that song. So.
I don't know. Well, when the choir comes in for me on half and half, that's when it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what put it at God level for me. Lowercase G.
You know, I'm gonna say a little bit before. Like I said, it's just the beginning of that song. I'm just like, I just don't like how it starts.
Okay. I'll throw you some bail right there. It is a little dry before the choir comes.
Yeah.
Like if they hit the choir for like another like 10 seconds, then like that thing's holding extra iconic. But it's good. It's just good.
I'm gonna say that where it gets live is now that I have someone special. It brings out the inside of me.
That's when they hit that little.
Yeah, that's when they be getting it. So yeah.
I feel like if they'd have kept them sopranos and altos or whatever what they was doing, they'd have kept that for another 10 seconds.
10 seconds too long. I say about 5.
If they'd have got to hit that chorus again, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, that would have been too much because they already had all that beginning shit. Now, lyric wise, that's a good theme song. Yeah. But like singing it, I don't care for how it started.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, wait. Let's do this one last part, and then we can be out of here. Lyric wise, where are we thinking they hold up in society? Lyric wise,
Half and Half has a good theme song lyric wise.
I agree.
Girlfriends does as well.
What are the lyrics to that?
You're my girlfriend there through thick and thin. Girlfriend there for anything. You're my girlfriend.
You know what I thought I was saying? I was like, my girlfriends. And we got them to the end. I thought it was like
thick and thin, buddy. Thick and thin.
I thought they were saying we got into the end.
Okay, so sister. Never knew how much I missed you. So we all know that that's a story of twins being split up. So that's a pretty good theme song as well, lyric wise. even the change in theme song outside of Shishta Shishta is a good theme song as well. Because that lets you know how twins like feel. Like we're not always the same.
And then also, like you spoke about character development, that goes with their development because they started to be more individual in the series as well. So
I'll say the Parkers had like the probably with the Parkers.
Parker's the weakest.
Yeah,
Parker's definitely the weakest.
The weakest in terms of lyrics.
In terms of lyrics, Parker's the weakest. And then Moesha's right before the Parkers.
Yeah.
Because Moesha's
she's so
just
down.
Like,
She's a narcissist.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah.
I realize my responsibility.
Yeah, so I would say yeah.
Hey, you know what I realized about the Moesha song too? I don't know if she wrote Wanna Be Down before or after the Moesha song, but every time I hear her say, you wanna be down, come on, I think about the song. You wanna be down. I don't know if she wrote before or after, but that's pretty catchy.
Yeah.
So
one-on-one, what's one-on-one lyrics? I don't know the words. Well,
that's common range. So I guess
one-on-one is like now it's just us. Like you always come to visit, and now it's just us with one-on-one now. Okay, so like I said, I think the least with the lyrics would be the Parkers.
Yeah. So Parkers is definitely at the end, and you said half and half is at the top, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then for relevance, though, just in terms of relevance of song, Moesha's at the top, and what was at the bottom? Sister's at the bottom. So that's it. So that's all we have for you guys tonight.
Tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think. Make sure you drop your
Moesha,
thoughts.
one-on-one, the Parkers, sister girlfriends, and half and half.
Drop your thoughts about what you think about these theme songs in the comment section down below on our Facebook page, Twitter spot it, or just comment on our Instagram, folks. We got so many ways for you to communicate with us. It's ridiculous. We're going to take over the world one day, y'all. We're going to take over the world. So it's been fun. We had fun singing and sitting here and having a great time with you guys tonight. Friday, I'm back here with my Mandalorian episode 3 of season 2 review. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Sam will be back next Tuesday with her anime review. And in the meantime, we'll just be floating around like Pennywise. No? Okay. That was a horrible one?
Okay, they all float.
We'll be floating around like balloons.
Okay, even worse.
We'll be
okay. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to stay safe out there, guys. It is flu/always COVID. So just remember precautions, sanitize, wash, face mask, cover your damn cough. Yeah. So
Oh, and also my heartfelt condolences to everybody who lost their job at the AMC. I mean, I know it's already a difficult time to try to find employment, but then just to wake up and find out that you don't have a job, I can understand exactly how that feels. I mean, I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys can recover. I hope you guys bounce back. Condolences to anybody who's lost anyone recently. And, hooray, we got a new president.
Stay strong through this.
Stay strong through this. Stay strong through everything. Remember, we're always here to provide entertainment and a welcome distraction. And until next time, stay breezy. Peace.